Welcome to Simply Heaven, the podcast where we tackle the biggest question of all time: what happens after I die? And more importantly, how do I get into heaven? Join us as we dive into what the Bible says, explore other perspectives from other religions, and share some wild personal stories along the way. This is a space for honest and real conversations for those looking for hope in this broken world. So grab a coffee, settle in, and join us as we uncover the truth together.
Are we ready? Oh, we're rolling?
Yeah,
that's
what the red button.
Oh, that's what the red button means. You would think we know this by now.
That's all right. We don't
you
look
know
at
what?
the buttons, man. But I think we're on.
Yeah, I think we're on. All right. So since Steve is well equipped with the topic today.
Yep, that's right. Steve, why don't you go ahead and share us?
Yeah, tell us the topic.
What are we talking about today?
That's a great question.
Yeah, yesterday was?
Yesterday was Mother's Day.
Yes.
And it was a beautiful day for mothers.
It was a beautiful day. Yeah, we all wished Happy Mother's Day.
Did I say I had a topic?
No, you did not.
Okay, good. I was just like, dang, was this
No, but it wasn't the group chat that
It wasn't the group
you
chat.
love participating in. So,
So
the topic is
yes.
honoring your mother and
Honoring
father.
Your mother and father.
Yes.
what does that look like?
Yes. And what does it look like for us?
Us as who?
As fathers.
Okay, that's what I mean.
How do we want to be
What do you
honored?
mean by us? I'm a lot of
yeah.
us's.
I tell my kids daily.
A lot of us's, a lot of hippopotamuses. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Just break it.
It's still sticking in my face, so I don't think it's broken.
Well, we're not picking up any audio from Steve, so.
Oh no!
Oh, well, that's
we're
good.
Are we,
you
not,
muted
are we
you.
down? Are we down a little? Down a
Down a
channel?
what?
Do
Is that tongues?
we want me to translate that for you?
Yeah, please. Interpret.
It
No,
was,
Steve, I was joking. You're good.
Okay, cool. I was like, oh man.
All right. Honoring your
Good.
father. So, other than
Yes.
of course, the timing of, yesterday being Mother's Day.
Yesterday was Mother's Day.
Let's go into where did this topic come from?
It came from Mother's Day.
Okay. All right. Good enough.
And I wanted to ask because I don't know, okay, so what does that mean? Does that mean we honor them every single day? Does it mean we just honor them on Mother's Day, Father's Day? And what is it biblically to honor your mother and father? Because it is a commandment.
Yeah, and it's actually the only commandment that comes with a promise.
This is true. And the promise is Steve.
So
Yes, the promise is Steve.
Yeah.
no. Well, I mean, sort of.
Longevity.
Longevity. Steve is very long.
He's very long.
So yes,
In a height way. In
height.
no other way that I know of.
Oh,
No
my
other way that I
height,
know of.
yeah.
Just height.
yeah, he's 7'9",
12,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, very.
Yes.
He can dunk a basketball from standing straight up
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
reaching up his arms.
Yes,
So,
as long as you reduce the rim. But anyway,
maybe like a centimeter. But yes, so honoring your mother and father
Yeah.
is the only promise in the Bible that
Yes.
it comes with the only promise in the Bible, which
you will
is
live long.
you will have a long life.
Yes.
interesting.
Yes.
So obviously, God.
Are you
holds
just realizing this now?
I am just adding it to a long line of the conversation that I've been having with Jesus for the last 2 weeks.
Oh.
So
Okay.
You care to go into it?
it's not for now. It's
Okay.
coming, but it's not for now.
Okay.
All right. That's fair. So when you sent the topic, I have a story
Sure.
of mine, but I wanted to open up the floor first before, we dive in
Yeah.
on that. If anybody else has anything they want to say on it.
Well, I do because it it confuses me on do I just drop off a gift? Do I don't know what the actual word means.
Yeah.
So,
and that's where
Does that mean we can't argue with them? Does that mean we do everything they say? Does that mean you know what I mean? It could be, and you could take it as a father and be like, "Oh no, you gotta listen to everything I say and do," but that's not really how it works.
But is
I
that
don't think.
honor?
Right? Is that honor, or is that just manipulation?
So the story of the Bible that comes to my mind is from Daniel.
Okay.
So how during that time, the king was saying that the only person that could be worshipped is me.
Right.
And everybody would get down on their knees and worship the king at a specific time, but Daniel refused.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel's actions towards the king when he was working with him hand in hand, he never spoke negatively about the king.
Mm-hmm.
He never did never tried to start up a coup, was always there to be helpful, was one of his best servants, all of this. But he still held to his principles.
Right.
And the principles that came from God.
Right.
So would you consider, even though Daniel didn't bow, did he still show honor to the king through his other actions?
I would say he did.
Yeah, I would too.
To a point. Like, I'll honor that until whatever it is, even from a parent.
Yeah.
Until my parent is telling me to do something that goes against something within me that...
Like a principle.
That I don't even know I have.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I mean, Daniel was like, just what David said. I was just listening to you, David, and you're absolutely right. I'm thinking,
I agree.
Why would David, like, you're right. David did all of the things.
It was Daniel, by the way.
I mean, listen, David was in the Bible
David
too.
was
and
in the
David
Bible.
did
No.
show. I mean, we could
Not
also,
you,
but hold
though.
on.
You're not in the
Hold
Bible.
on. Well, I'll give you credit. I'll give you credence here. David, when he was called to be king of Israel and God told him he was going to be king, Saul went after David's life.
This is
and
true.
David.
This is why it's getting looped in.
Oh,
Because,
okay, go ahead.
Because that's
So-
right
so
now.
on that.
That's right now.
Yeah, because he didn't kill Saul.
That's a sermon series that's happening.
And he
right
had
now.
every opportunity
And
too.
David is right in front
'cause
of me.
King Saul's taking a dump, and he was
Talking
just
about
like, let him take that
Anyway,
dump.
sorry to get
I
sidetracked.
don't know if you heard me or not on that.
Let's go again.
Keep moving
Go ahead.
forward.
Yeah, King Saul was taking a dump, and David was just like, let's let him take a dump.
That was actually preached from the pulpit.
From the where?
From LCBC. No. From the pulpit. From the pulpit.
From the pulpit.
The poopit.
The poopit.
It was preached from the... Anyway.
All right. So
What a stinky topic. There's a lot of puns here today. A lot of puns.
Too many puns.
Many.
Can you tell we're all fathers?
My point is honoring your parents. I don't expect my children to honor me.
Why?
No. Hold on. Beyond something that they feel is in their own heart by whatever heart they felt.
Right.
Morally objectionable or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If I tell my kids to go out and kill the neighbor's cat,
Ooh. Depends on the cat.
is that... If they do it, are they honoring me? Possibly, but if they say no,
Right.
then who are they honoring? And that's what I'm looking at when
Okay. All
David
right.
brings
I
up
see
that
where you're
example
driving
of
there.
Daniel.
Far now.
He's like, yeah, I'm good. I will follow your rules as long as your rules don't cross this line. Oh, nope. Now you
Right.
don't cross that line, and that's why Daniel got dealt with.
Right. Well, you got thrown in the lines then, yes.
Yeah, because he. But I'll let you continue, David.
Continue with what? That was.
Oh, that was
was
it. That
it.
was
It
the
was
story.
very- it was a blimp.
Well, no, that's not the story
okay.
that I'm like. I have a
Oh.
personal
okay.
story, but I was saying like when you were talking about what does honor mean, that was the first thing that came to mind. Is like,
Yeah.
did Daniel show honor to the king there? Did David show honor to Saul when he was being persecuted by King?
Right.
Yeah, by Saul.
By Saul, yes.
I don't think he showed honor to Saul.
Why?
Really?
I think he showed honor to God.
I would debate that.
You see what I'm saying?
Because Saul,
I don't
right
know.
after that encounter where David's hiding in the cave, Saul comes and David cuts off just
Yes.
the
To
hem
show
of,
him.
like just the hem of the garment.
I've been here.
Like you messed
And
around.
David comes out and he says, "Listen, for everyone that's been saying that I'm coming after the king, I had every opportunity
Right.
here
He
to
was
take
taking a
the
dump.
king,
And I could.
and I'm showing you that it is in God's timing
Mm.
that this will happen. So still honor King Saul."
Okay,
Yes.
got you.
Yeah,
So
he's correct.
Well, I
No.
ad-libbed there.
No.
But
But I hear what you're
right.
saying,
He's
and
pretty on point.
it goes exactly back to, like I said, I don't know if it's now, but apparently it is. Because here's the thing, and I sent y'all both that song.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't listen to it.
Look, if you had sent me a song, I may not have listened to it by now either. It's all good. I ain't mad
I
at
sent it
anybody.
today.
15 minutes long.
It's 12 minutes long.
Oh.
It
Listen,
is.
you're talking to a dude that listens to spontaneous worship on repeats. 15 minutes is like a third of songs that I listen to. So I'll be good with the timing. We're good.
Yeah, but you know what though?
But-
15 minutes is like a normal Sunday Like when
worship
they keep,
session.
Yeah.
But that's
They bring in an acapella
Exactly.
and they're like, okay, it's ending.
But
And then
here's the
everybody
thing.
starts clapping.
And then
they kick up the band again. You're like, oh, here
And
comes
let me
round
be
two.
real.
I would love to bring Greg to one of my church services because worship this past Sunday went for probably 70 minutes.
It's Mother's Day.
Yeah, because the
You gotta let it out.
oh, but here's the thing: when the Spirit of the Lord,
calendars.
when the Spirit of the Lord was moving, like that's one thing I like about my church.
Yeah.
It's not a specific set
Right,
list.
yeah. No,
and it
ours is
ends
very like
oh, I got
bang out
goosebumps.
4
seeing,
songs,
like,
we done.
if you guys would want to, I can send you it. You just to listen to. I mean,
Yeah.
oh my goodness! Like you can just feel when the Spirit hit the room, and
I've gone to the concerts and stuff, and you know.
So what he's saying is what he's
Right.
channeling is what I'm talking about, right? So the song is called "For Christ Alone," right? And what I took from it, and anyone can look it up. It's out there. It's everywhere. And that was. We didn't go to church on Mother's Day. We went and spent time with our family. We spent spent time with our mothers, and we worshiped God at home, right?
It's kind of what I did too.
And that song was part of it. And it was like the whole worship session. It's 12 and a half minutes long, and it was a good one. But my wife and I had a conversation about it afterward. Is like, for Christ alone, we lay down our lives is one of the main lines.
Mm-hmm.
For Christ alone, we lay down our lives. For this gospel, we do this for Christ alone. And for me, I found it as conviction. Is like all of the things that we do.
Right.
There's one line in that song that hits me. It says, all this is for, all of this is for this gospel. All of this. And that's what I had to ask myself. Is all of whatever the this is that for Christ? Is it for you? Is it for what? Is it for what? Like, the song is a challenge.
Okay, I'll challenge myself to listen to it.
Okay, but here's the thing. When you honor your parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you doing that for yourself? Are you doing that for your parents? Are you doing it for Christ? When you go to work and support your family.
Right.
For whom do you do that? You do it for them, yes.
Yeah.
But is that also for your dedication to Christ?
Okay, so for me, I will answer. So for me, I will go to work. Personally, I will go to work for myself. Like I will sit there and obviously do it for my wife and my kids and all that because you got to make money. But when I'm actually, so for how it works for me is I will design something on paper, you know, and then I have to bring it to life. So when I'm actually doing the actual setup, that I do turn that over to God. I want to impress God.
Yeah.
So that's how my brain works. So people will ask me like, well, how many am I getting? And I'll give them a very generic number. I'll be like, oh, I'll just do 6 of these. But I will pack probably double that because I want to make it look right.
Yeah.
So if it means 8, 10, 12, if I have to do that, I will do that because I want to impress them because I'm doing my work to impress God.
And that's what I hear in that song. We all do.
My voice saying that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Thank
that's
you, man.
nice.
You sound really good, bro.
You see, I wish I had a pads button here for like the music that comes on right before the pastor like sends people off on the at the end of Sunday. Just do that, and then you're free to go.
Onward.
Onward. Keep going. But that's what I hear in that song. And I mean, if you do hear it, I would say get some good speakers because it bangs.
Oh, it's a banger?
Oh my goodness.
I'm listening to it on the drive home.
Okay.
Now. You sold me.
I'll say yes, and then I'll forget.
I know, and that's okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Because that's
I'll
what we're
forget.
here for, man.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna hit you up with it again.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
you see, you're the forgetful one.
What?
Steve is the
Late one.
Late
Wait,
one.
What are you then?
He's the straight guy. He's the one who
He's
keeps
the
us
straight
all,
guy.
he keeps us all on track.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. You do kind
I'm
of
I'm the glue.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's the glue
Gluey.
because we can't be glued together.
Yeah.
We might be glued together, but we're still gonna be 90 miles apart.
I'm just I'm just the adhesive.
He's the gorilla glue that holds us together.
That's right.
Or alien tape.
Aliens. The double-sided alien.
Double-sided alien.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah,
you got to get it on both sides.
Yeah,
it's
you
sticky.
stick me.
Okay,
So
there
what
are
we're
a
saying
whole-
is you're sticky.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. That's enough
Great.
images. There are too many images floating in my head.
Wow.
I'm done.
No, we don't want to.
No words, but I'm just pointing right now.
Is it a black light?
Yeah.
I was like guitar.
All right.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you this. So what did you do for Mother's Day for your wife and your mom? Did you do anything special, or
Okay, so great question.
how did you honor them? And I know your wife loves it when she gets a Happy Mother's Day from strangers, which I did not do.
So here is how I honored my mom.
Okay.
First, I called her on Saturday, not Sunday, because
You were going to be late.
no. Well,
Is it a call
this
today?
is what don't tell me when to call my mama.
Oh.
Call my mom when I want to call her. I'll call her on Saturday. I don't have to call her on Sunday.
Yeah, but
'Cause
don't you think you should?
I did call her on Sunday, but I don't have to call her on
Okay,
Sunday. I
okay,
call her on
okay,
both
but-
days.
okay.
All right, don't get me started.
All right. I did not call my mom on Saturday or Sunday. I shot her a text.
I called my mom on Saturday and said, "Mom, I'm trying to cook. I'm gonna cook some chicken
Okay.
with some potatoes and something else. What do you think?" That is what I wanted to do for my mom. That is how I honor my mom, because
But she doesn't live around you, though.
no,
Okay.
no, but she likes.
She can smell it through the phone? Is that what you're trying to get at?
I know she likes to help me.
Oh.
And I know she is ready to help me when I need help.
Oh, well, that's nice.
And I also know that I don't need as much help as I used to.
That's wrong, but
See
that's
what
okay. I've met you. That's why you called her Saturday and Sunday.
We ain't talking about how much help I need.
Okay.
It's just who provides it.
So, all right. So you called mom on Saturday.
Yeah, I called mom on Saturday,
that's
set up a
nice.
nice dinner, and we had a nice
Yeah.
dinner thing. And I told
Oh,
her,
did you like FaceTime?
No, I don't do that.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I call. I call her. She's got an. I called her and I said, "Hey, Ma, I just want to tell you. I just want to talk to you.
No, that's nice.
I know Mother's Day is tomorrow,
But
but there are some things that I want to tell you that I'm not going to put in a card."
oh,
And that's what we did. So
Oh,
we had a
wow.
nice talk.
did you send her a card or no?
No, I didn't send her a card, but I called her on Saturday and I called her on Sunday because she's got enough things around her house. She doesn't need another card.
Yeah, that's true. She's just throw it out anyways.
What she really wants is, I believe,
phone conversation.
what I want is connect with my mom. I could send you a card, but did I connect
Yeah.
with you? Did you connect with me?
And you're fairly close to your mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, to say the least.
Yeah. No, that's nice, though. That's nice.
So that's what I mean. But what's what I mean by honoring? By honoring is,
Yeah.
what are your parents' wishes? Just like what David was talking about the king's
Oh, man, I can't wait to
wishes.
tell you mine.
You know, these are their wishes.
Yeah.
And there are so many of them we can abide by, and there are some we cannot.
Sure.
So, but if those that we can abide by and they've taught us and everything, that's where I'm at.
Okay.
But just like Daniel, there's a limit.
Right. So did you do anything for your wife then? Or do you just look at it like, because I do, obviously. Especially when you have kids, so you kind of have to be the, hey, what do you do for mom kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do. I know exactly what you mean, and I'm hesitating because I'm looking at what you're asking me. What you're asking me is a dodecahedron of options and angles that happened.
You just went to dodecahedron.
That's why I'm saying.
Deck is 10, right?
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
dodeca is double the 10. It's a 20-sided
Oh, it's
situation.
20-sided.
So it's
Oh,
double decker. So
Double decker.
Double deck. Okay, so we're in Great Britain right now.
Double decker.
Yeah, we're on a double
But
deck.
what I mean is, yes, of course, because.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. For me,
Right.
that's why it has so many angles and so many options. Is recognizing your wife, me as a husband, recognizing my wife as a mother.
She is.
Exactly. And recognizing her as a husband and recognizing her as a partner. And you see the dimensions that are happening here? Keep
I
going.
see it.
There are
I
more.
think me and David see it.
This is what I'm saying. And then the question is, how does she want to be recognized
Okay.
by me?
Oh, well, that I don't know. That's
Exactly. Exactly.
That's a you can hurt question.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm going to leave it.
Oh, all right.
And y'all need to figure that out, too.
Oh, so he's saying every Mother's Day ends in Mother's Night. What did you do?
I love how you say the quiet parts out loud. Love it.
Wait, who said them out loud?
I
Greg.
did.
Okay,
It
good.
was a double decker.
Yeah.
I love when I can get David's head just did like he doesn't know what to say, just shakes. So do you want me to go or do you want to go?
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
So I did. This is great. I did a drive-by Mother Daying, which was I got my mother a card.
Oh, that's not for your mom. Okay.
No,
mind.
I would hope not.
Yeah, that would. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Sorry.
Wowza.
Yeah.
But okay, we're here. Moving on.
So I got her, and my mother-in-law was sick. So we were like, usually we have the two of them come over. We go out to eat, do something like that. So we were like, one of them is sick. I don't want to get sick. You keep your sickness at home. So we packed the car with flowers and cards and a little gift, and we secretly put that on their porch, rang the doorbell, and ran off.
Ditched your mom on Mother's
Yes,
Day.
yes, I did. I did it to my mother-in-law and my mom.
Did you leave the flaming bag on the porch too?
No, but it was full of poop.
Okay.
We didn't have a lighter.
Just gas. And then we went to the cemeteries where our grandparents were, and we put a flower on each. I felt that was a nice thing to do.
Okay.
Yeah, but my wife wanted to for Mother's Day. She didn't like. All she wanted was pork chops
To eat.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So that's what we did. We made pork.
I mean,
chops.
you didn't leave pork chops at the cemetery.
No.
Okay, flowers.
Yeah, just flowers.
Okay, because I mean that's a waste of pork chops, man. You could have
Yeah.
brought those to my house.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, and there's a certain type that she likes.
Yeah.
I'll try them. I'm just
try 'em.
saying, if you're gonna leave them at the cemetery, I mean, like, just let me know where. I'll go pick them up. Anyway,
I should have brought them now.
Cemetery drops.
Yeah.
Cemetery dash. Cemetery dash.
Chops. Cemetery chops.
everybody's doing
Yeah, but
these.
Cemetery dash is a new business where
It is
you
now.
yeah,
Jump on
you
pork chops.
leave if your loved one is no longer with us.
Yeah.
we-
But loves-
and you
but
cook,
loves pork chops.
and you cook for them and you leave it. Steve will come pick it up,
They will.
pork chop
so you don't have
drops.
to worry about it's
and
just cemetery dash.
And every
So the
and
question
every
is-
time we pick up some pork chops, we'll leave a daisy
yeah, there we go.
or lilac, whatever your choice.
But what if they're Jewish? Do they eat the pork chops?
Well,
We
they
have
probably
many
wouldn't
meats.
have. We have
Many
many
meats.
many meats, many eats,
You have the meats.
and they're sponsored by Arby's.
So that's,
Anyway.
that's what I did for Mother's Day. I did a Mother's Day drive-by-ing. That's kind of how I viewed it. Like, I don't want to get sick.
Yeah, no, that's different.
And she was sick, so we were like, we'll treat them both the same.
But you also listen. I didn't send anything to my mom. I talked to her, and then that was it. And I didn't get sick. I don't think she was either. But she's also
Yeah, she's
miles away.
7 hours away, 6 hours away.
Yeah, but we hung out with the other moms,
Okay, all right.
and so I think. Listen, I think when you say honor people, I'm done talking for now. David, please.
What did you do for Mother's Day?
So my mom was working.
Okay.
So I didn't really get to see. Not really. I didn't get to see her. And I didn't know if I was going to be able to talk to her at all during the day.
Mm.
And I'm not a big person on texting, like Happy Mother's Day thing. So
That's what I did.
my mom,
As I
just
ran
knowing,
off.
and I think the theme that we're running into is understanding what your parents appreciate and what their
Yes,
wishes
this
are.
is true.
And my mom, not that she wouldn't have appreciated a text. I
How
just
about a
know.
drive-by gifting?
So if that would have worked out timing wise, absolutely.
Yes. It's the greatest
but-
gift ever.
What I was able to do with the resources I had yesterday is I was able to just go back through photos and I made a post talking about how much my mom has been my hero in my life
Oh, that's nice.
and posted it on social media.
You've given us some of how she's been your hero.
Yeah.
And
I did see the pictures, by the way.
yeah.
Yeah, you
So
posted them. I gave it a
I
thumbs
made
down.
the thank you. So I posted it because then I felt like that gave her the opportunity for whenever she was able to see it.
Well, it's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
nice. It's nice.
Ironically enough, even though my mom doesn't like being spotlighted, she does appreciate when I post about her. I've noticed that. And I think that comes from like me doing a lot of social media stuff.
Right.
I think it's more sentimental that like I chose, like I think it comes across this way to her, and I'm not 100% certain, but like of all the things that I could have posted about, like I chose to post and put time into posting for her.
Right.
And I think for her that matter, like that means something.
Right. You chose her over the normal grind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And making it important.
yeah. And
personal. Really
Yes.
impersonal.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
there's a whole lot of stuff on the interwebs that is just generated and not personal.
right.
So, and the fact,
But-
and your mom knows that that's what you're working for. But I think
Right.
what you said, David, earlier, just like honor them based on what
What their wishes are, what matters most to them.
what matters most to them, and that's
Yeah.
and that's I think
Right.
that's the thing. I think that is the honor that when we say honor them.
Right. It's not gifts, technically.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
it can be.
If that's what they're like, here's the thing. My mother her love language is gifts.
Oh.
Mine is not. Hers is like up here. Mine is down here. But
So you gave her what then?
the gift that I can
The
give
gift
her.
of life.
Oh, no, she already gave me the gift of life. And I'm going to give her the gift that I can give, because, when we talk about love languages, that's a whole different conversation, right?
Yeah, I don't know what my mother's love language is.
That's a good one. It's a good one to find out, or just glean from what love language there are and how often does she try to talk to you? How often does she try to reach you? Because sometimes you can tell someone's love. You could tell your boss's love language even though you never talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm my own boss, so I don't know how that works. I don't think I know mine. I'm going to do a survey
Of yourself?
of myself.
I'll give you a link.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I think that's what it comes down to, is how do you honor them? I think we honor their wishes. I think that is
agree.
what we do, and even
Without stepping out of the biblical principles. We're comfortable.
Yeah.
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 But I think what we
Because not all moms, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off,
No, please,
but
go
not
ahead.
all parents are good parents.
that's correct.
And
So how do you honor them?
Right. That's the question.
so
You're right.
can-
Like, I'll give you a story.
I know you will.
My my uncle is he has 2 granddaughters. He has 2 children, one in Germany and one here. He's never met his daughter in Germany. He has nothing to do with her. He went on vacation again this weekend. And in vacation hood terms mean he went to jail. So how do you honor somebody like that? That
Well,
is basically just nothing to society. He's done nothing for nobody.
Right. Well, when we say honor,
Yeah.
in what is that person calling you and asking you for anything? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, money, bail money,
Okay.
drugs.
I would not. I hear you.
I told him,
no.
I said, I don't
And
know how to
that's
bake
real.
bread with a crowbar in it. I don't know how to do that.
I don't think it bakes up that hard.
I don't think it.
But here's the thing.
Birthday cake with a hammer and chisel. I don't know how to do
But
that.
I know,
I'm
I
sorry,
saw it on
Uncle.
the cartoons,
You
too.
need to stay.
I don't know how they got rid of it. I don't know how Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, pulled out a bazooka.
I mean, they had all those things in jail in Bugs Bunny cartoons. Anyway,
I don't know if they have cartoons in
but
jail.
here's my
I don't
thing.
know. I'll ask.
Yes, honor, but there are limits,
Yeah.
right? And what I would caution anyone listening to this is, are those limits your own personal financial
Right.
limits? Are those limits your own?
Boundaries.
Well, no, boundaries aren't bad. Like, if you got a personal
that's what I'm
boundary, like,
saying.
I got to protect my wife and kids and whatever. I don't have money for all of that, and you did this for you. I understand. Hey, that is also part of a boundary that
Right.
Jesus is protecting, right?
Correct.
So we've got to just be careful about which of the boundaries that we have are Jesus protecting and which are the boundaries where Jesus is saying, no, this is where I need you to let go. Because he's got both. I need you to protect this and give that. Like, he knows we've got all that.
So to tie in, because your question was like, how do you honor
somebody doesn't really need or deserve our time?
Yeah, deserve it. Don't
and the thing is, you can look at it and go, okay, here's a person in my life.
Yeah.
We'll just say you have a terrible father, and now all of a sudden, or a terrible mother, and you sit there and you go, it is Father's Day, Mother's Day. Maybe I should get him a card. Now you're allowing that conversation to open up. You know what I mean? There's
But no, you said it right.
Yeah.
Now you're allowing a conversation to open up.
Right.
So
and maybe you don't want that.
So the Bible is also very clear that they're like sometimes the best way to honor somebody is to do nothing and to
You're correct.
Right. So especially when there's like abuse present.
Sure.
Or
that's what we do with my uncle.
Physical,
he called everybody for bail
emotional,
money. We said, you need to stay.
and things. And and that's sometimes the most honoring thing that you can do in that moment. And you leave it to the Lord and you surrender it. The story that I have is we were talking about our going personal. Like my dad, he left when I was 9.
Sure.
I never heard from him on any of my birthdays, never saw him from the day that he left on. And I grew up really dishonoring him for the most of the rest of my teenage, my
so
younger.
What do you mean by dishonoring? Like, you would speak,
I would speak
ill of him?
Very ill of him.
That's that's the other thing that we have not talked about.
Right, we could flip it.
Yes.
So
actively doing things.
I would actively be talking. I would say he was dead to me. I even went
and that's
years,
understandable.
And I even went years saying that he was dead. And just because it was easier for me to say that my dad was dead than that he just chose to not have me in his life. And I would allow these negative things that other people would say about like my mom or whatever, and I would let them say things. I would run with things just to make me feel better that my dad left. One of the first things that the Lord did after saving me back in the 2022 is he put it on my heart to reach out to my dad, to make amends, to try to start a relationship again. And I remember doing the whole internet scavenging of trying to find any information I could about his whereabouts. And I remember finding his last known address. And I remember I wrote him a letter, and I put in the letter my contact information, a picture of my daughter.
Oh.
And just being like, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm expecting from this, but I just want you to know.
Right, I'm opening for conversation.
Because I said the last thing I would ever want is for you to, whenever that time comes and you're on your deathbed, to think that I held anything against you. And I sent a few letters after that. And here's where this story turns, and I'll share this because I don't think I've actually ever like publicly fully shared this. I remember I was having a phone conversation in the fall of 2023 with a buddy of mine, and he asked me about my dad and stuff, and was just kind of trying to like understand where things were, because he knew a lot about my life but didn't know that full part, and I shared with him everything that I shared with you guys. And I remember saying on this phone call to my buddy, and I said, if I got a phone call today that my dad passed away, I would be rest assured knowing I did everything I could to make amends. 4 hours later, I got that phone call.
Wow. Huh.
And
was it true? Did you feel that way?
I did. It took me months and probably about a year to fully believe that.
Yeah.
Because, of course, you're going to go back and say, should I have done, should I?
Yeah.
Right. The
have
shoulds,
done
I should it all over
sooner.
myself.
Exactly.
But here's, so the where this ties into the topic is
But I think it was honoring
But
to
hold on.
try to reach out and let that go.
But here's the honoring part
Okay.
that I see. Is I was then faced with all of the emotions, all of everything in a moment because right we talked about the shoulds, the what ifs, the everything. And so how I got the phone call was it was my dad's landlord, who my dad put everything in signed his will over to his landlord.
Huh.
In the will, my dad said he had no kids, no offspring, no nothing. And it was just kind of, I think my dad just kind of wanted to just be done. Nobody knows about it, whatever the case was. And the landlord was born again. And he had full access to my dad's passwords, went through his phone, was trying to figure out who to contact just to let people know.
Does anybody know, hey, this happened?
And I was the only person in my dad's phone that had anything to do with family. He had me in his phone as dad, or had me in his phone as David, parentheses, son. So I lived my life up until that point of from sending the letters to getting that phone call of not knowing if my letters actually reached my dad or not.
Oh, okay.
So that was the first reassuring part of, okay, my dad got my letters because I was 9 years old when he left. I did not have a cell phone.
That's right. But he had your cell phone
But he
number.
had my cell phone number.
Right, he had the number.
So I knew then that he got the letters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Lon was the name of the landlord.
Sure.
So he was working with me in a really great capacity of helping, trying to figure out, like, he's like, hey, listen, technically everything here is mine now because of the will and everything. But he's like, I don't feel comfortable with that. He's like, so if you want to come out, go through his stuff, clean out, do whatever, take whatever. He's like, please be my guest.
Wow, that's really nice.
Do the things. And so in this process of time, I was able to get into contact with two of my dad's daughters, my sisters, that I never met a day in my life.
Wow. So how many half siblings do you have?
I have
know?
just from my dad's side or all together?
Well, let's start with your dad's side, and then we'll
Technically, there was 4 on my dad's side. One passed
And
away
we talked
before.
a little bit about this before.
Yeah,
We did,
One,
but I don't think the sibling.
one passed away before I was even a thought. Like,
Are you the
Passed
eldest? Or are you?
I'm the youngest.
Oh, you're the youngest. Okay.
And then one when they reached out to, so then the one that passed away was from my dad's first marriage, and he had 2 daughters.
Okay.
The other daughter that's still around wanted nothing to do with anything. Was just like, when she got the word, she was like, nope, I'm good. I want nothing to do with it. Then the other
and
two,
I can respect that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's, and again,
you're right.
I don't know what her story was and what the relationship was, and that was her way of, I would have to assume, of
You honored her wishes.
I honored her wishes, and whatever she chose to do was her way of honoring our dad.
Sure.
My other 2 sisters wanted as much part in everything as I did. So my dad was living out in Newcastle, Pennsylvania, which is 45 minutes northwest of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
About 10 minutes from the Ohio border.
I was about to say that's
pretty.
That's 7.5 out from over here, but okay.
Yeah.
It was actually about a 5-hour drive.
Okay.
And so we planned a day. We drove out there, got a hotel out there, and cleaned up my dad's stuff. And I kind of took the head of everything.
Sure.
To try to figure out,
So what was the atmosphere there, right?
Yeah.
How were you honoring? How were all of you? Because you guys had just known each other.
Did you just meet? Is this like
literally we met at my dad's apartment?
Okay, so you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
never
what I'm saying.
met never met his daughter, my sisters.
Right.
A day.
So were you all just there meeting each other
for the first time?
For the first time,
and honoring a father that you guys just realized you all shared?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah,
and I'm not.
No, I honestly, I think the reason that I felt so inclined to share the story
and
is
did he
I
mistreat all of you?
And that's so. We'll get there.
Okay,
we'll get there. So in this process of we're there, we're trying to clean up his apartment, we're doing stuff. We're in the process of doing everything. We're kind of getting to know each other. We're going through his stuff. We're having to try to figure out the financials of everything. And
Are you his only son?
I'm his only son.
Oh, I would have went total biblical on that.
There was nothing. There was
Listen,
nothing.
I'm only son. I financially get everything.
Well, he did
Yeah.
say he started the whole thing.
I was
I'm
okay.
the first son. Sorry.
I was completely okay not taking on the hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt.
Because
okay.
that's generally what comes first.
Yeah.
Now, here's the good thing. With estate planning and stuff, only after $10,000 does anybody, like even the government, want. After $10,000, there has to be an estate.
Okay.
If there's profit or value or anything.
Sure.
We weren't even close to that because of all the debt that was due.
Oh, wow.
So there was absolutely nothing that anybody.
She got
Fight
nothing.
about. Nothing to fight about.
There was absolutely nothing to fight about.
You want this bill?
Right. So
No, I'm good.
$75.
I'm good.
Somebody owes $75.
yeah.
Dentist
So
down the street is hitting me up. I think we good.
so there was nothing of value that needed to be really split, broken up, or done with.
Which is
The
good,
biggest
I
thing,
think.
yeah, and I mean the biggest thing was we were just kind of like going through trying to figure everything out. We met with the cremator. That was
Okay.
so in my dad's will. I read through it when we got up there, and my dad's wishes for his body was that he was going to be cremated and his ashes being spread in the sea.
Oh.
And we got his body cremated, and I think my one sister still has his ashes. I know we were thinking about doing stuff with it. It hasn't been at the sea yet.
So that's a good question, though.
Yeah.
When we talk about honoring our parents,
Yeah.
what does honoring them look like when they're here? And
Oh, that's a good question. See,
not the best parents.
Yeah.
right.
And then honoring when they're gone, when they don't even notice it. Because if we are doing things for them,
Right.
like today, we are just talking about calling our mothers
Yeah.
and honoring them while they can hear this
Yes,
honor.
but when you're right, when they pass, then what do we do?
When
That's
they
about-
pass, how do we still honor them? But so I think that's what we're talking about, because
Yeah, that's kind of where it's alluding
what
to,
your
yeah.
sisters have done. Like, you are gonna continue.
By the
to honor
way,
that.
I'm not trying to rain on the parade here, but I did see Finding Nemo. The toilet water does technically lead to the sea, I believe. That's what I'm doing with my parents.
Well,
If they ask them to get cremated, then go to the sea.
And is that their
I'm
wish?
giving them the royal
Is that their wish?
I don't know.
Well, hey, royal flush. That
royal flush.
that elevates it, though.
I mean,
Yeah.
however you look at it, yeah.
But the honor part, what I am talking about is really about where your. And I think all the things that Jesus said is all about where is your heart. Honor your parents. What does that mean? Like you said, I dishonored my father.
Right.
And so, which tells me when you say that, you know your heart was in the wrong place. But you only know that
because you're right, you became Jesus.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because you've got the Spirit and you know what
Right.
honor versus dishonor is.
Correct.
Yeah.
And
I no, go ahead. I'll let you finish that.
Well, that's what I mean is, as you guys did what you did, and you haven't explained what you have done, but
They cremated him, right? And then your sister
Yeah,
has
those were
there's
his
really
wishes.
and
there's
there's
which I think was nice, really nice, actually.
There's really only one other thing that I was going to share that I
Please.
felt like I was able to honor him by. And I'm going to try my best to hold it together for this.
That's okay. I'll say something stupid to cut you
All
off.
right.
And this time he's warning you about it.
Yeah, I'm getting your heads up.
So, putting yourselves in my shoes,
Yes.
the last time I saw my dad was 2008.
Okay.
It's 2023. So my head goes to what has my dad been doing for the past 15 years?
Right. I think anybody would ask that question.
So part of, your brain goes to when you're there cleaning up is, okay, what was my dad doing? What was he up to? What was his life like? So this was the balance that I had to learn, and I had to learn it the hard way, because I went complete overboard for a little bit of a season where I was obsessing over trying to find out who my dad was.
Well, I think that's the right thing to do because you had that void.
Right. And
You wouldn't know who
here's
you
the
are,
thing,
in a
though.
sense.
And I am so grateful that I had a strong council of men in my life at that time because
I did warn.
you did.
You did.
And
Taking full credit.
I was given this advice, and this guy said to me, he said, just be aware that you're going to go there looking for answers. And he said, you will find answers.
Okay.
And he said, do not be alarmed if those answers aren't the answers that you wanted to see. And also don't be alarmed if you find answers to questions you didn't realize you never wanted to have.
And probably even more questions, I would think.
Yeah. And I will say, and this is, I'll sum this up. I got answers. I knew and found out exactly who my dad was. I found out and knew exactly what my dad was into. I saw everything.
Was that good or bad?
Very bad.
I'm sorry.
So how do you honor
And-
now?
Yeah.
So, my dad's apartment was filled with things.
Okay. You don't have to elaborate.
I'm not going to on the microphone.
I kind of tell the vibe.
And by the grace of God, I was the one that saw them and my sisters didn't. And I took it upon myself, and I've wrestled with this, and I still semi-wrestle with this today. Because in my head, the best way that I could have honored my father is to make sure that my sisters never saw the things that I've seen.
Right. And that's what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
That's
And
what I was going to say.
they went for a coffee run the one time, and I took that as the opportunity where
To
I
kinda-
completely gutted the place that had everything that would have made them view my father in a different light.
So that
Well,
and
that's
that,
honor.
And his
it is-
memory.
but it is honoring.
In a way, yes.
Well, I think would ask, and then when we talk about honoring our parents, there is a limit. Did they have any, like you said, to see their father in a different light?
Right, but he could have exposed him in a way.
You could have exposed
that
him,
would
but
have
did
been
they
honoring
But
him.
well, that's my question is.
But you honored them just as much as you honored.
But did they
him.
already know him differently?
Oh,
And
that
you
I don't know.
Do you see what I'm saying?
But so here's the thing.
And
is
I don't know if that would
this
matter.
was
I don't know if it would matter to have.
from a conversation before. We had very different experiences with my dad.
Gotcha.
My dad did leave them, but my dad also, after he left me, went back to them.
Okay.
Oh.
So
And had a
they
relationship with
They
them.
had a relationship.
That's
So
what I'm
they
saying.
had,
It was good or bad,
they
just
ended
had a
up
Because
having.
that's where the I think that's where the honor is. Like,
Right.
they had a different view.
Yeah.
They didn't have the dad you had.
No.
That's
And-
what I mean.
But I'm going to ask you a question, and maybe there's a different way of looking at it. Was it a good thing that you didn't have him in your life?
So I had to wrestle with that too.
Okay.
Um,
Because just because you
So-
have dad around doesn't make it better. It could be worse.
Oh, I know.
right.
Look.
And,
Even
you know,
dads
I've
wrestle with
shared,
that.
and I've shared, like, my dad was an abusive alcoholic.
Right.
When he was in my life. And I remember, because I asked my sisters, I was like, what do you remember about my dad? And they were sharing things, and they were like, what do you remember to me? And I was like, well, you know, he left when I was
Right, you're
9.
young, yeah.
And I said, and I shared, like, he was abusive
Sure.
and angry and an alcoholic. And 2 women that never met me before that. Like, this is one of those things where it's so hard to explain because, like, there was a sibling bond that was built immediately from meeting. And
Because
even
they
though
went through it too, I'm assuming.
no,
Oh, different. It's
And
I've heard of it. I've heard it
And-
happen before, but it's
No,
not like that.
and they seeing me breaking down, talking about the things that I remember and experiencing with my dad,
Right.
like they just came over and hugged me and were there for me
Wow.
in a moment. And like literally 12 hours before, if I would have walked up to them in the street, I might have been like, "Oh, is that?" But we were
you
would have been
bonded.
complete strangers. But they just, in that moment, it was the sibling bond that was there. And then that was the moment that was the extent. Because once I saw that they did not have that experience, I was like,
Right.
there you go. And that's what I was talking about. It's like you decided
Right.
that there was an honor to protect.
For them, yes.
For them, there was
Yeah.
an honor to protect. If there was no honor, then there's no
Yeah.
honor. But you decided to protect not only to You gave honor by protecting an honor that
Right.
they saw, but you didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
That, like, you didn't see the honor that they saw in him,
Right.
but you protected the honor they saw in him.
Yeah. And how's your relationship with them now?
It's so right after.
Yeah.
There was a lot of efforts of us trying to stay in
Have
each
some
other's
sort of
lives.
bond.
But I will say, I mean, when you meet, like, my sisters are probably about your guys' age. And
wow.
they have kids.
So 37?
Yeah, exactly.
25. But
So like the weird thing
25
of
is
all
not
of it is
25 is not fun. David?
so my one sister, I'm 26.
Oh,
So
see, the fun's over.
my one sister, her oldest son is
It's like your age.
a month younger than me.
There you go.
And then my other sister has one son, and he's graduating high school this year. So like I am significantly closer to their kids' age
Right. Well, that makes
And they
sense.
are, yeah.
than I am them. So it was a weird dynamic because they're my
Right.
siblings,
But
but like my nephews are like my age.
sure.
But
So
here's-
it was weird.
But
But
when you think about why that command from Jesus, honor your parents, why you carried that. Like, what we do is one thing,
Mhm.
right? There are a lot of people who do things in the name of Jesus,
Oh God, it's not even. Yeah.
but not for Jesus, right?
Yes.
Right.
It's not what you do, it's why. And like Jesus said, you know, honor your parents and honor this. And you did that not for yourself, but it was something that you did for them. So here's the thing. You may not be connected with them any further, but you may have helped them get a closure they would not have had otherwise.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't send them this link. But
Well, you can, but they ain't
but
gonna.
now they know
what it
this.
is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way,
You're gonna get a phone call.
Jesus has got this. This is
Yeah.
what I'm saying, and that's the cool thing about it is honor your parents, honor their wishes. But he also says honor me.
Right.
And when your parents hit up against this wall,
Right. Because if you can honor them and
And-
all their imperfections,
and
How
that's
are
the
you gonna
question
honor
though. You as a teenager, you come like, and this is where we have all come up across this is. How do I honor my parent who isn't honoring Jesus? After in youth group, they told me I should honor Jesus.
that's
And Jesus said, honor my parents, and my parents aren't honorable, at least in my eyes.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
right. If they don't follow Christ,
I don't know how you look. I don't know how you decide that.
I don't know.
I mean,
We don't really typically know anybody's heart except for the fruits.
Exactly.
and a lot of like things that I've listened to, podcasts have talked about that, especially like for like young adults. It's like, okay, you may like if you're a college student, you give your life to the Lord in college, you come home and like now it's like holidays and you're like, I don't want to come home.
I don't want to talk to
Because
these people. I don't want to talk to these people.
Right.
They're
That's
negative,
it.
they're this, they're that, they're everything else. And it's like, well, again, if it's extremely abusive,
Right. Who
don't.
wants to deal
But
with
if you're just going, if you're choosing not to go because you're like, oh, well, they're not saved. It's like, well, what? Maybe the Lord saved you so that you can come back and be the
that,
light.
save them, right?
That's
And-
not even a maybe.
Right. And the
not
thing is, it's
even a
like,
maybe.
hey, it's like,
Get your
how do you
ass in
honor
there.
your mother and father? Right. It's like, you know, when you're doing family events,
Sorry.
why aren't you the one that's going in the kitchen if you really don't want to be a part of the conversation
Right.
and you just do the dishes and you could separate yourself and you're just honoring them by serving
Yeah.
them.
Right, because you have to show the light
Right.
before you get to talk about the light.
And
But you
maybe
also
not
have to hear where the darkness is. You don't
Right,
shine
right.
light where the light's already on.
Right.
But if there is darkness,
Well, and I think you
but you
say
gotta
this all
hear
the
it.
time. You say Jesus is bad
Do you?
marketing.
do I what? Say what?
do you have to hear the darkness
What
to be the light?
No. What I say is
No, I don't think so.
What I mean by that is Jesus asked questions to recognize if there was an opportunity to give the light, right? He would ask, and then when the rich man said, "What do I need to do to get into heaven?" And he was like, and he saw him coming. He was like,
But did Jesus have to ask? Because
No.
we also find out later like literally the next verse or 2 verses, it was because Jesus saw in the man's heart.
Right.
Right. So Jesus didn't have to ask the question.
So I didn't mean to ask.
Okay,
What
all
I
right.
meant was what you just said, because I've done it many times.
Yeah.
And you're in that kitchen, in that family environment, the conversation is happening. You can be washing the dishes, but you hear that conversation.
Right.
You hear where it's going, and you can hear where people are. The question is, are you opening yourself to that, right? Am I going to go home and just be mad at everybody?
Right. You don't want to be baited into something.
Or am I going to go home and listen to where people are and look for an opportunity for Jesus to work?
Right.
There we go.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I understand that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're the guy who always says Jesus has bad marketing, and I think that comes into play with what you're saying.
A little bit. I mean,
It's how we take it as the Christian. If we're in the
Right.
kitchen,
Yeah.
how are we improving our life and giving Him the glory without coming off as being like, look at all you.
Yes.
And
yeah, exactly.
And like the one thing that and the reason I was challenging that.
No, I appreciate it.
And wanting to understand, because I 100% agree, is like I've been in many situations and conversations where like I know that people don't believe what I believe, and I don't even bring it up
That's right.
right away, because I want my life to speak
Correct.
first before I have those conversations.
Why are you the way you are?
And that is the question that I get asked a lot, especially while I'm doing work and everything. It's like, why are you always so happy? How are you always so positive? How are you
That's
not
what I'm talking about.
Right. That's being the
like
light.
Well, that's the opportunity
Yes.
that Jesus gives us. And I just saw it today on a truck. And it
not by
was-
accident? Come on now.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Lord. Hit him with
Are
it.
there any?
Never.
I just saw it, and it was beautiful. And I got to give credit to the graphic designer who did it. It was a mission truck from a church I won't name, which is fine. I don't do that. But anyway, but it said, "Just live it." You heard me. But here's the thing: every T, just
Was a cross.
live. The I in live was a cross, and then it was a cross, and the one in the middle was a big cross. It was like just live it. The 3 crosses that we always see. And I was like, yeah, it's like, and I hear it. Part of me was like, you're right.
Yeah.
We need to live it. We need to absolutely live it. And then it just was a little twinge. I was like, but sometimes you have to say it.
You do.
And one of my friends told me
You have
this.
to
and
explain
I-
yourself sometimes.
Yeah,
you?
What he said to me?
Well, and I have
Here's the
a story.
thing.
I have an example.
And I want to hear this because this is what we do. It's honoring our parents, especially if they believed, and they want us to. Sorry, they want us to believe.
Right.
But what do we want our kids to believe?
Right.
Yeah.
What do we want our kids to honor? How are we going to get?
How are we going to be honored?
How are we going to be honored?
Yeah. I want to
And not only how are we going to be honored, because look, here's the thing. I don't care if you honor me as long as you honor Jesus, because that's all I wanted to do.
Right.
And if I messed up on that, then I messed up hard.
Yeah, because I want to spend eternity with you.
Right. Well, I mean, that's why that song gets in my head. Why do you want to be a good dad? Because I want my kids to do this. But no, why do you want to be a good dad? What do you want to teach? What do you want? And it comes back to, if I keep going 5 whys back, if Christ isn't at least 5 whys back, then why? Then why?
Right.
Is it for my kids? It's for my money. It's for my school. It's for my mom. It's for my... How many whys do you have to go back?
Right.
Before you decide
You realize it. Yeah.
it's for Christ?
Right.
Or how many whys is he? And that's why that song hit me the way it did.
No, I'll totally forget it.
Nah, that's all right. No. No, you won't. I know you won't.
You can't forget that.
But that's the thing is, what do I want my kids to see as honorable in me?
Right.
You know, did I do anything honorable? And I'm not in a mid. This is what I'm saying. I'm not in a midlife crisis. I think people have midlife crises when they look at their lives and don't like what they see.
Right. That's true.
I think that's why there's a crisis.
Where they try to fill that void of like, oh, I need this, I need that.
But that's because you looked and you saw that you were missing something.
Correct.
So now I've only got this much time to fill it. Yeah. But we are.
I never had that either, the midlife crisis thing.
Well, I think it's a midlife analysis.
Ah.
The question is, what is the result of the analysis? If the analysis is, I am not, according to my own standards, either I have not lived a good life, I'm this, whatever you turn out, whatever the answer is.
It's personal, yeah.
If you don't like what you heard, it's a crisis. But if you do like what you heard, or if you're fine, then you do nothing. But if you say, I'm good, I'm here, I'm glad to be here, now what? You know what I mean? And that's where I am. I'm happy to be here.
Right.
What's next?
Yeah. It's like answering a call. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Yep.
Call that is correct. But yeah, I mean, I think that's the other thing is, how do we honor our parents? But what are we showing now?
Right.
To be
honorable.
honorable.
Yeah, that's a good way.
Is it me honorable, or is it Jesus is honorable? Who am I trying to present as honorable?
Right.
You see what I mean?
I know. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And I will tell you, I do not present myself to my children as honorable. I mean, I don't mean to. I present myself to my children as a human that God has given a lot of grace to. And I hope you would give me some too.
Well, I think that's honorable in just that. You know, you're saying, hey, I am not perfect. Because as a parent, you do get put up on that pedestal of, and...
no, it's a little high. Up. It's a little too high.
And I think one of the things, though, that you could do that's the most important thing to make yourself more honorable is to sit there and say, look, I am not Jesus because he was perfect. I'm not perfect.
But
and in that, I'm sorry for the things that I've done that aren't perfect.
Amen. Mm-hmm. Amen.
And I think that makes you accountable, reliable, and honorable.
What, is this just for me, or are you talking to David? What are you doing here, man?
Talking to you, Steve.
No, I don't. All right. So
any last any last things? I mean, we touched.
No, I think we're good.
Shot clock's on, so I think we've got to.
So, we're gonna wrap it up.
Good.
Put the ball where it's supposed to be.
But but here's the thing.
How we wrap it up?
That's it.
Oh, mercy me. Okay, what I'm saying
He got it. He
I got
the
it.
first
Love God. Keep going, Steve.
Oh wait, did you?
He did. He said it.
I said it twice.
You only got the first one though.
That's all I know.
That's all he needs. Hey,
I thought we were getting better at this.
he didn't even have the first part before. So
that's right. That is progress.
We give progress
Let's
where progress
Let's
is
go.
due.
Let's go.
Love God.
Love people.
Do something.
Peace.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Simply Heaven. We hope this discussion has sparked your curiosity and provided some comfort in this often confusing world. Remember, this podcast is all about honest and real conversations, and we encourage you to reflect on your own beliefs and experiences. If you enjoyed our chat, please consider sharing it with a friend or leaving us a review. It helps us reach more people seeking hope and understanding. We'd love to hear your thoughts or stories, so don't hesitate to reach out to us on social media. And remember, the journey to understanding is just as important as the destination. Stay blessed, and we'll see you next week on Simply Heaven.